M&M. Here's Johnny.
And Tony and not Scooter. What the hell is going on here today?
Said this morning, when you
It's
wear
October.
shorts and a T-shirt in 30-something degree weather and it's raining,
I can't say anything. I do that all the time.
John, you're going to turn me up.
It is, mess with the thing there. One of them's yours, one of them's mine.
Hey, I found it.
There you go.
I'm like Ed. I found it.
There you go. We got it's modern technology in here. It is October 29th, Wednesday, Hump Day.
Hump Day!
Mike.
Never, I always laugh. I don't know why. I just got back from my hearing appointment.
Huh?
Hearing test. The beeps, the static. And then he goes, all right, they're going to say some words in your ear and you repeat them. Okay. I sat there for literally 4 minutes. Didn't hear a thing. Finally, he got up, looked at me, and he goes, that's not working. I go, man, I thought I was deaf. I thought I really was deaf. But it went well. I'm only going to need a hearing aid in one ear. Have you ever heard of that?
Nope.
Hey, you know what? Your left ear's fine. Your right ear. I said, well, don't they come in pairs? He goes, yeah, for double the price. I said, okay,
we'll take one.
I'll take one. M&M Carnage Hotline's open, 384-1450, 502-384-1450 if you'd like to join in on the conversation. Matt is awaiting your call as we speak. Or you can hit me up on the text line, sponsored by Gameday Men's Health, 502-414-1450. Gameday Men's Health, redefining men's wellness, no shortcuts, just results. Testosterone, peptides, weight loss, sexual performance therapy. Visit GameDayMen'sHealth.com, defining a new era in men's health. And hit me up on the text line, 414-1450. Hello to those of you, or that one of you, whoever, watching on YouTube. We appreciate it. Listening on the podcast or listening live here at 10:06 in the morning. We appreciate all of you.
Hey, I listened on YouTube in the gym yesterday. I didn't go to the podcast. I actually went and try out
Now,
YouTube.
wait a minute. So you could have actually been here, but you went to the gym?
No, after that. I was in physical therapy.
Snitched
from
on himself,
10 to
John.
I was in physical
you watched
therapy.
the replay on
I watched
YouTube.
the replay in
All
the
right.
gym at about 1 o'clock.
I thought I had him, Matt. Thought I had him.
No. You know what? I'd rather be here than going to physical
I already
therapy.
had the authorities showing up at the door right now.
Matt, they told me at physical therapy yesterday they need to put a plaque of me on the wall because I've been coming so long for so many years.
If they escort Tony out of here, they might as well take me too, because I'm not doing this show anymore. All right, we will get to Louisville's win over Bucknell last night in an exhibition game at the Yum Center. Kentucky will play Georgetown. I'm telling you, until last night, I thought it was an exhibition game against Georgetown College. I swear I did.
I did too.
And then I found out yesterday.
The Hoyas?
It's the Hoyas.
Let's go, Hoyas.
Patrick Ewing is not coming through that door.
Oh, man.
That is tomorrow night.
Michael Graham's not going to be there?
He's not. Neither is Allen Iverson. That is tomorrow night in Rupp Arena. I don't think it's on any regulation TV. I'm sure there's a
SEC Plus probably if
SEC
you have
Plus, I'm
ESPN
guessing.
app.
That's what Michael said. So you can watch it on like the ESPN app. If you have like
I do have that.
YouTube TV or something like that, you can link it and you can watch it through there.
You can watch it on if you have
ESPN Plus.
you have ESPN and you have that ESPN app, you can watch the game.
So that's tomorrow. We'll talk about the Cards. They shoot a lot of threes.
Sure did.
I
Made
will
a lot
say
of
that.
them too.
Made a lot of them. NBC with another interview with Michael Jordan last night.
And I didn't watch it.
Did you see it?
No.
So NBC games are now 8 o'clock on Tuesday night and 11 o'clock on Tuesday night.
But it wasn't on NBC.
It was on the West Coast.
Oh.
So
I was looking for it.
it was
I'm
on-
like, where's it at?
Now, the 11 o'clock game, which was Golden State and the Clippers, was on Peacock. You could have watched it on Peacock. But I thought, man, all these local stations are going to be mad when their local news doesn't come on until 2 a.m. But no, that's not the case. The 11
was
o'clock
mad the
game is
other
on
way.
the West Coast.
I was looking for the game. I even went to the app, NBC Sports app. Not available.
Got to go to Peacock.
You have to go pay
Got
for
to
Peacock.
pay for Peacock. We begin, however, with the rejuvenated, back in it, Toronto Blue Jays. And now, if you're a Dodger fan, I think you can start to get a little nervous here, Tony, because you were a big favorite when the playoffs began to win the World Series. You're even a bigger favorite when this series began. You're even a bigger favorite after an 18-inning win on Tuesday night. Was it Monday? On Monday night. And now you lose 6-2. Ohtani takes the loss. A little shine off of the glare of the greatest player that I said yesterday, the greatest player in the history of baseball, as Ohtani gets beat, gives up 4 earned runs in 6 innings pitched. Shane Bieber was great. 5 1/3 innings. He only gave up 1 earned run, and he kept his team in the game. Vlad hits a homer. What do you make of what happened last night in Dodger Stadium?
Well, Ohtani pitched very well.
He did.
They took him into the 7th. And
One inning got him.
1 inning got him. So he was still really good. Glad Guerrero's really good, man. And
yeah, he's had a great
hits a home run.
Too.
The Blue Jays are just resilient, and
They don't dazzle you
nope.
with a bunch of home runs or
They put pressure on you.
They, Clement, guys like Kirk, Clement, Jimenez is having a great, timely hitting series. His numbers aren't great, but the home runs he's hit been big during the playoffs. He had a big hit last night again. Bo Bichette is back, even though he can't run.
He knocked in a run in that game.
Hit a single off the wall, right? When you can't run, you get a lot of singles off the wall. Not that I ever hit one off the wall, but I always turned a double into a single. You know that.
Yeah, it always took a couple of doubles to get.
If I got on
home.
first, it took 2 doubles to get me home.
Yep.
Maybe 3. Ohtani, 6 innings, 6 hits, 4 earned runs, a walk, 6 strikeouts. They actually pitched to him. He walked the first time up, but they pitched to him for the most part after that. Bieber, 5 1/3 innings, 4 hits, an earned run, 3 walks, 3 strikeouts. Game 5 tonight. This is huge tonight. On Fox, 8 p.m. Trey Savage, who's got that splitter or sinker, that 4-seamer that just dies, against Blake Snell, who's been great in the playoffs. Going to have to be great again tonight. If you're a Dodger fan, you got to. Is this a must-win for the Dodgers?
Well, there's no way you want to go back to Toronto at 3-2, and Toronto's only got to win 1 game.
But there are no must-wins.
No,
right? Until elimination game.
Every game is a must-win in the World Series, in my opinion, because you just can't get behind. And the Dodgers are still the Dodgers, and but if the Blue Jays can beat them tonight, man, it changes this whole series.
It's easier to win a 3-game series when you're the underdog than a 7-game series. And now we've reached a 3-game series. And we're probably not going to see Ohtani pitch again, at least not start. Even if you get to Game 7, he will not be the starting pitcher. So
Rogers Center's going to be rocking, man.
They were rocking last night.
I know it.
That place was packed, and 4,000, as somebody pointed out, they were 4,000 kilometers, since it's Canada, away from Los Angeles and Dodger Stadium. And the goal was, after you lost Game 2, was to steal one in L.A. so you could get back. And they've done that. That's the goal. Now, do they let down tonight a little bit because they reached that goal? Is this a game where Snell shuts down that Blue Jay offense? And here's another thing. Do you even pitch to Guerrero right now? He's on fire like Ohtani's on fire.
Yeah. The other thing is you get to this point of the season and anything goes. I mean, it really does. I mean, pitching-wise, hitting-wise. And
we saw it in that Game 3 when Clayton Kershaw got an inning. Will Klein pitched 4 innings, and really he was on the roster for that exact moment when they ran out of pitchers. That's the only reason he's on the roster.
He'd only thrown mostly pitches in a game was like 30, low 30s. He threw almost 70 pitches in that game and was really good.
But I really thought the Dodgers would sort of put it away last night before the game started. I thought Ohtani's going to be great, as he always is. They scored the first run of the game on a sacrifice fly. But I give Blue Jays a lot of credit. Give John Schneider a lot of credit.
Well,
he has managed his rear end off.
You were talking about, can the Blue Jays rebound off that? Everybody thinks, no, they can't. But I think it was Barger, one of them said, played on adrenaline, man. Caffeine and adrenaline. You come out and want to play. You're playing for a lot. You don't just really shut it down.
normally in a situation like that, I understand it's the World Series and you don't shut it down, but after a loss like that, it is got to be difficult. Less than 24 hours later, without any pitching staff available, basically, come out and play that well because they didn't back into this win. They played well.
Yeah, when Guerrero hits a home run, that gives you a lot of adrenaline and a lot of push. But the other side of it is they do have pitchers. The thing was they both kept their starters. A lot of those guys didn't pitch 70 pitches,
right,
earlier in the game.
Right.
So there was guys that were still available to come in.
And you got
pitch.
Bassett, who's a starting pitcher who will come in and give you a really good inning or two, which he did 2 days in a row here.
Well, I told you, Mad Max would have came back and pitched 70 pitches. He didn't care.
He was ready. So in the seventh inning, they got a Jimenez RBI single. They got a Ty France ground out to score a run. Bichette hit the single off the wall to score a run. Barger gets a sort of a blooper to left center to score, or a ground ball through to the left side to get a run home. They just nickel-dimed them to death in that seventh inning. Ohtani got one out in that seventh inning. Now, he was on the hook for 4 runs, but the relief pitching for the Dodgers last night was what it has been, not good. Yeah. Blake Trinan comes in. They talked about how his pitches aren't moving the way they did early in the year, and he got beat up a little bit.
Yeah, and I think that's what happened to Ohtani in the seventh inning. Just lost a little bit of movement on his ball, and you throw it in the zone, and professional hitters are going to hit it, plain and simple.
Professional hitters, they're paid to do what? Hit the ball.
Yeah, it doesn't matter how hard you throw it if it doesn't move. They'll hit it.
Savage, who is well documented, he's pitched at every level this season, starting in Single A. He is 2-1 in the playoffs with a 4.26 ERA. Blake Snell, on the other hand, 3-1 in the playoffs with a 2.42 ERA. He's been really good. He's been the guy that they wanted him to be when they got him. He
got healthy, John.
He's known as a 5-inning pitcher, though, Tony, and he's gone over 7 innings a couple times in these playoffs, and he's been great.
Well,
and I'm not a fan of him, to be quite honest about it, but he's been fantastic.
Yeah, the Dodgers pitching staff's gotten healthy, even though the Jays, when the Jays get hot, they get hot. I mean, when they start scoring runs, they score runs. But there's been games they haven't. So, you know what? I tell you what, right now, Toronto's saying 2-2. We'll take that with a shot to go to 3-2 and go back home.
Full disclosure, I left the Louisville game with 10 minutes to go.
Yeah, I saw you weren't there.
They had a comfortable lead. Now, I wanted to get home and watch the World Series. So Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, front row there. And when they show Prince Harry and Meghan Markle and Sandy Koufax is like in the two rows behind them, I just think that's not fair.
Well, did you watch the
Sandy
show?
Koufax should sit wherever he wants.
Have you ever watched the show Suits?
I never did.
Meghan Markle. I became a big fan of her in Suits.
Exquisite? Is that the word?
Yes.
Who else was there last night? Of course, Mary Hart was in her.
Oh, Jason Bateman's always there.
Jason Bateman was there.
Flea was.
Sydney Sweeney was there. They showed a little Sydney Sweeney up in the stand.
Flea was. Who was
she
Flea?
Is gorgeous, by the way.
5 out of 5.
Huh?
5 out of 5. Oh, we're not doing that yet.
Not her birthday.
Not her birthday. My fault, guys. I fired that one off a little early.
The mat meter.
Who was Flea sitting with? He was sitting with somebody.
Flea.
Oh, man. It was somebody else, really. It's somebody you wouldn't expect to be sitting with Flea.
I will say this. Because I wasn't really paying attention, I had to rewind to see Sydney Sweeney a second.
I must have missed it.
I wasn't.
I might not have been home yet.
She's got a new movie where she plays this woman swimmer, and the actual woman swimmer was sitting with her.
Oh. So Matt's going to be watching it because she's swimming.
Well, I'm guessing she's in a tight
Somebody's going to have to. I'll take one for the team, fellas.
Way to go, man. All right, let's take a break because I want some time to talk about the Cards. We'll talk about that win last night over Bucknell. What does it mean, if anything? Birthday's coming up as well. Big night in the NBA. We'll talk about all that. NFL news as well. Spears on Sports presented by M&M Cartage. on Sports, presented by M&M Cartage. John, Tony, Scooter. I'm sorry, Matt. John, Tony, and Matt here on Hump Day. M&M Cartage hotline's open, 384-1450 to join in on the conversation. 384-1450. Game Day Men's Health text line open as well, 414-1450. Get your text into the show. Matt will be monitoring the text line. He doesn't know it yet, but he'll be monitoring the text line as well. Any text, Matthew?
Open it up right now.
All right, it is.
Does it matter?
It's a nasty day out there.
Yeah, I'm looking
really
out the
ugly
window right now.
It is. It's
raining.
gross. It's not going to stop. Are we going to get rained on tomorrow night?
No.
Tony. St. X and Madison Central right here on the Big X tomorrow night. Final regular season game for both teams. 7:30 kickoff. 7:05 pregame. Matt will be in studio.
Get over to St. X early and watch the Green Go game at 6:15 basketball.
Really?
Yep.
I guess I'll do that.
Yep.
Got nothing else to do.
We do have one text from Buzz.
All right.
That says, I really appreciate how Smoltz has grown as a broadcaster. The way he described Ohtani in the fourth inning was very cool.
He is very good
I think
at what he does. And
his delivery
I think
good.
he's always been good.
He's got a good delivery. He doesn't overdo it. He just talks.
And they finally showed a positive Atlanta Braves highlight last night.
Yeah, I like that.
When they won the World Series, Smoltz said, finally, you're going to show a good one for us. Because they did. That could have been a dynasty.
Yeah, it should have been.
You got to win one. I think they won 14 division titles in a row. You got Smoltz, Greg Maddux, Tom Glavine, leaders, Chipper Jones,
Andrew
Fred McGriff,
Jones.
all those guys. You
Yeah.
got to win more than one. Yep. And they came close. Every year they were close.
Chipper looked young in the picture, didn't he, when they showed him?
He looked young in the picture.
Yeah.
Now he's got the old white goatee and
Old guys like us.
Old guys like us. All right.
That'd be a great show.
Old guys like us.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's much to it. I don't know how many people are going to just watch me fall asleep every afternoon in my recliner. Not many. Louisville 99, Bucknell 76. The Cards bounce back from that exhibition loss to Kansas with an easy exhibition winner over the Bison on the V Foundation game last night. 23 made three-pointers for the Cards last night. We kind of talked about this after the Kansas game on Monday. They are going to shoot well some games, and as all teams do, you're going to miss shots some games. Only when they shoot like this, they're going to be hard to beat. But when they shoot like they did against Kansas, teams will probably have a good chance to beat.
Yeah, I like the makeup. I mean, McNeely's going to hit. He's going to hit shots.
He's going to take them.
Yeah, Conwell's going to take them. Brown's going to take them. And you know what? When you hit 23 out of 46, you're going to win. You're going to win a lot of games, man. And they took 62 shots for the game. They shot 50%.
Old guys like me.
It's the NBA, John.
I know. Old guys like me don't like that in college basketball.
If it's a good shot, it's a great shot in college. If you're open and you're in rhythm, it is a great shot in college basketball.
It's not as deep as the NBA three.
Exactly.
So it's much, much more makeable, and you recruit to it. You
have to.
Mikael Brown Jr., who struggled against Kansas and against the other, I think he tried to do too much because Peterson was doing so well for Kansas. He was relaxed last night. He had 5 threes in the first half, finished with 28 points, and last night he actually looked the part. Is that fair?
Oh, yeah, I think definitely. But, we were talking about this before. With 7 minutes left in the first half, Bucknell was up 30 to 27. Now, Bucknell defensively was not quite what Kansas.
Bucknell looked like a team out of the Patriot League.
They did.
Right?
Yeah. They came out. They did.
The Patriot League. That's where they look like they belong.
But what Louisville did well after that point is they defended them, and they made it tough on Bucknell to create shots. They had the one guy, I can't say his name, the long guy. He could create his own shot.
The German kid.
Yeah, whatever.
He took a few jump hooks as well.
With fallaways. He had a nice little step back.
Nice little game.
But they just didn't have athletic ability to play with Louisville.
We've talked about this. I worry about their inside game. Now, part of the reason they take all those threes is the Cards' inside game offensively is just not there yet.
I told you.
Frew, who started last night.
I was yelling, Frew, when he scored. When he dunked it, you got to yell, Frew.
Well, you and the other 8,500 people that were there. What do you think about the crowd? It is an exhibition game on a Tuesday night.
Glad I had a red shirt on because it was a red out. All the seats were red. There wasn't
Looked
many
great on
people
TV,
there,
guys.
man.
It was full.
Yeah,
Childress again doesn't show up for a game.
You know, they're gonna
guess
start,
what?
They're gonna start monitoring it.
I didn't show up, and they won.
The upper deck had about
That's true.
37
You're not wrong.
people in it.
Yeah, there was nobody there.
And I don't blame them for a Tuesday night, but
Well, how many are going to be there Monday for the South Carolina State?
I did not put in for credentials for that game.
Well, I'll be in Georgia with the Bellarmine Knights. But how many are going to be there for Jackson State?
I will. I'll be at Jackson
Then you
State.
get Kentucky.
But you know what?
I'm worried about the inside game.
I told you I saw Jody Demling at halftime.
Yep.
And
Name dropper.
But I'll tell you what he said to me is what I'm doing.
That's what Ken said.
He goes,
Go ahead.
He goes, I go, what about their inside game? Because, he's at practice. He sees all the stuff. And he said they'll be adequate. He goes, when they get Pryor back, it'll take some minutes away from these guys. But the only problem with Pryor is Pryor's not going to help him under the basket defensively and offensively. He's going to be on the perimeter. And that's my only concern when they get an ACC play, when a game gets more physical and they play. They got a good out of conference schedule.
They
too.
do.
And physically, it's going to be interesting how they match up on nights when they're not knocking the 3 days.
Frew is still a work in progress.
Mhm.
I think Khalifa doesn't want to get inside the lane.
He just wants to throw passes.
He wants to play at the high post.
And I love him there, but he's
That's
got
all
to
he
be.
can do,
But
though.
he's got to be other places. Yeah.
I feel like that's all he can do.
Yeah.
Certainly not fleet of foot.
No.
Not in there banging for rebounds. With his size, I think maybe he
Talking
should
about
be.
playing under the rim.
Yeah, he has been hurt.
Yeah.
So, you got to take advantage. It looks like he's got 2 bad knees out there. But, and then you got the big.
If you were 6'11", that'd be
what I'd do.
That'd be how you'd play.
Exactly. I'd stand. I ain't going underneath. And then they got 53. Can you pronounce his name for me?
Go ahead, Matt.
53.
Yeah.
Oh, Evangelo Zugris.
There you go.
I love
That's
him,
why.
man.
That's why Scooter's not here today, so we can get that name pronounced correct.
I love him. I
He
told
is-
John
He's
when I
a
was-
foul waiting to happen.
I texted John during the Kansas game, and I go, if he plays enough minutes, he's gonna foul out.
Yeah.
That dude. First off, the one note from seeing him play the first time against Kansas, I was like, do we not have any extra jerseys that are above a size small? Like, this dude is jacked. Like, oh my
he is.
gosh.
He's got
He's scary if he's guarding you. I'm going to give you an example here. When I played at the park, you'd be playing against a guy, and he wasn't really good, but he was real aggressive, and they'd have the ball, and you go, dude, don't guard me. You got the ball. That's what he reminds me. He's always guarding. He's always up in.
He's
That's
that dude
right.
who, like, when like you said, you're playing pickup basketball. He is trying way too hard, and you're like, guys, we just came out here to shoot with my buds. And, like, he's over here like hacking you.
You're going for a layup, you're scared.
Oh yeah, he's coming down on top of you.
And he's wearing that medium. You're right about that.
Man.
Oh, he looks nuts. Javon Hadley, he's a 6-year guy, man. He's got to be more assertive, I think, leadership-wise. This team,
I think Kanai Roos takes his spot in midseason.
You think so?
really,
I think that Kanai looks a lot more balanced. I think he's using his length to his advantage
I
now.
think he is too.
Bruce is another guy that they need to convince to work inside a little bit. He doesn't have to stay in there, but go in there and get a few rebounds. Play a little interior defense.
You'll get a shot here and there.
You'll get your threes like everybody else, but he's big enough, at least tall enough. He's still got to put on some meat, I think. But I think they need him inside because of a lack of an inside player.
Right. Well, Hadley's playing the 4.
Yeah,
When they have a starting line. They got Brown, McNeely. They got Cromwell.
McNeely's fun.
I tell you what,
McNeely's fun.
he comes across half court.
He's ready.
Man, you better be guarding.
That dude's trigger is so fast.
Yep.
He's ready to shoot. So the Cards win at 99-76. They will start with we talked about what kind of crowd South Carolina State's going to bring. 9 o'clock.
Okay, what's
That don't help.
What's the nickname?
South Carolina State?
Yes.
Jaguars?
I have no idea.
Oh. See, you're supposed to.
No,
you're
Matt's
supposed to-
gonna
man, look
tell us
it
it.
up.
I just want to see anybody who knew it. There's no way. Tigers, maybe.
I don't think Jaguars is right, but South Carolina State.
The Bulldogs.
Bulldogs.
Jackson State. What about Jackson State?
There's Bark Boy.
They got in game 2. What's Jackson State's nickname?
Tigers.
I think that's right. That sounds right.
I think it is.
It is not technically it is a tiger, but it's called Wavy Dave.
Well, that's just a mascot.
That's just the mascot.
Yeah, but like technically they are tigers.
Yeah.
But their mascot's called Wavy Dave.
I'll high five him if he's there.
And then, so Monday, South Carolina State, that's a 9 o'clock start. And then a week from tomorrow, November 6th, Jackson State. Then Kentucky comes in on Tuesday, November 11th. I think that's an early game, too, like 5 or 6 o'clock.
I think ESPN moved it to 7.
7 o'clock.
I think it's later now.
So we'll see. Cards should get a couple of easy wins and prep for Kentucky. Now, if you're Kentucky, you played Purdue. We haven't talked about that. That was impressive. And I know it's a scrimmage. I get it. But Purdue's trying to win that game. Braden Smith, Lawyer, Kaufman Wren, they all played a bunch of minutes in that game. Kentucky's was without Jaden Quaintance. They're without Jalen Lowe. And they still were able to beat Purdue pretty impressively the other night, Friday night.
Yeah. Once again, I think Kentucky, they've got good length. They've got a lot of athletic ability. I think that's where Purdue's going to get hurt. Now, Kaufman Wren's really good, but
Well, the big guys know Zach Edey, I'll tell you that.
no, he's a guy from South Dakota State. But one thing I'd worry about with Purdue, I'm just changing the subject real quick, is just athletic ability. They're good, but Kentucky was much more athletic than Purdue was, and I think that was one of the biggest differences.
I think Braden Smith is just so smart with the basketball, and he's able to get the shot he wants or draw the defense the way he wants to.
Draw fouls, too.
Francis Lawyer's going to have to – he's a
Francis.
pick and pop guy.
Don't call me Francis.
If he's set, he'll hit the shot. But, you make him go inside. You make him go around you.
Well, when I was watching the game, John, I kept when Kaufman Wren would go out and set a screen, I'd drop off of him, make him shoot the ball from the perimeter. I mean, his game's in the lane, and he's good. And they were talking about them playing two big guys, but with Kentucky playing without Jalen Lowe was probably a bonus for them to play Purdue without their starting point guard. So the other guys had to do it.
Jasper Johnson,
he was really good.
Never met a shot he didn't like, I don't think.
No, not at all.
But if he makes them, who cares, right?
Right, exactly.
Trent Noah didn't get a whole lot going the other night, I didn't think. Cam Williams, he looks the part.
He knocked a couple threes.
He looks the part. Who am I? Well, the transfers. Aberdeen knows how to win.
Yeah, he's going to be good.
That's number one. He knows how to win. He didn't do anything wrong. He didn't do a whole lot of great things, but he brought the ball up because you didn't have Jalen Lowe. Distributed it well, didn't turn it over, and scored when he had to. It felt like he scored when he wanted to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? One of those guys that said, I'm going to get everybody else involved. I'll score when I need to or when I want.
Well, Mo Abate is going to really help him all the way around.
Abate's good. He's long.
And he's aggressive. And but the guy that played the best
Who
for
am I
him,
missing here?
the guy that played great for him was Moreno. Malachi Moreno looked like a different
Did
player.
you expect that?
No. But
Me neither.
I watched the interview with Matt Painter after the game, and he talked about Moreno. He said he saw him play with the U.S., 19 and under. Uh-oh. What you got?
Go ahead. I'm sorry I called him Francis. Scooter just texted, thanks for coming in today, Scooter. Scooter just texted, I'm going to call Lawyer Francis for the rest of his day. What's his name?
I don't even know who you're all talking about.
The other guard.
The shooting guard for Purdue.
Oh, okay, hold on.
Feel like an idiot. Go ahead, Tony. I'm sorry.
Malachi Moreno, Matt Painter was talking about him, saying he knew he was going to end up being a good player because he watched him in the 19 and under and knew from his family and everything that he would develop.
Lawyer.
Fletcher.
That's close. Francis, Fletcher, Bob, Rick.
Just imagine as soon as he gets announced, all the Purdue fans from now on who listen to the show. Francis!
Any of you guys call me Francis, I kill you. Hello to my brother, Tim Spears. Tim just texted me in, Fletcher. Yeah, I know. My bad. They probably love him. My brother's an IU fan. He probably loved that I called him Francis.
Oh, Scooter did. I'm surprised. Scooter will call him Francis from now on.
Tony, after seeing Moreno in high school, and I got to be fair here, when they played St. X, those were summer games. They weren't critical.
We played him in a real game.
Played him in a real game. He wasn't great,
Well, but he dominated just because he was 7 feet tall.
But he doesn't move like he's 7 feet tall. Is what I was going to say. He looked really agile the other night as a true freshman. Blocked a shot or two. I know he blocked one.
He rolled off the screen and got a couple of dunks.
Yep.
He played really well. Beat some people down the floor and got a dunk one time. But what Kentucky has that a lot of teams aren't going to have is depth. They're going to be able to play all kinds of different ways. Who knows when Jaden Quaintance comes back? Yeah. But they played without two guys. If they were healthy to start the season, would both be starting.
Jalen Lowe, will he be back soon?
Yeah, they said that he just sat out that game.
Probably could have played.
They said he could have.
Does he play tomorrow night against Georgetown?
Bet he does. It's a week later.
Yeah.
I was watching that blue-white game, and he just fell and kind of.
Did you happen to watch any of Arkansas-Memphis?
I did.
Who won that game?
Arkansas. Memphis was beating them good in the first half, and then Arkansas blew them out.
Hal, after the game, was a little giddy, and he said, the only place I've ever left that was happy that I left was Kentucky. Now, he's full of himself. We all know that.
Well, his old players were there. They saluted him with the team.
The old Memphis player?
The runner-up team was all there, and they shook hands out on the court before the game.
That's lovely.
I had it on the other television. Then when the other games Monday night started dying, I started watching it. But I'm into basketball mode, man. I've watched so much football. Going to the Louisville game last night, watching Kentucky that night. I watched somebody else. Duke and Tennessee played that night. I went
that
back.
Was the UT. I went back. Duke with a nice win there.
You know what? We're gonna get guys.
I feel like these games don't matter, but we're learning things from these.
They're great. They're great. They're great and I'm telling you what, if you got tired of hearing about Cooper Flagg last year, you're going to hear about Cameron Boozer, which he had like 20 and 20. He's really good.
He's ridiculous.
But we're going to if you thought Flagg got talked about and you got rid of that, say, God, I don't have to listen to
There's no way they talk more about Cameron Boozer than they did about Cooper
He's
Flagg.
the team, man.
But there's no way.
I'm telling you, John, I watched the game and I watched it on demand. I went back and watched it.
Zion Williamson PTSD for a year. I'm going to have Cooper Flagg PTSD for a year.
Oh, they showed Carlos Boozer the whole time.
Well, sure, I understand.
I mean, and his brother's good, but his brother's not close as good as he is.
By the way, if you're looking for something to do tonight and you're jacked up on basketball like Tony Burke, the Center Colonels come to Bellarmine Knights Hall to take on the Knights. 7 o'clock. It is a paid scrimmage, so it's not free entry. You do have to pay to get in. But exhibition game, Center in Bellarmine, 7 o'clock.
I hope Graham Craisman gets in the game.
I hope he does, too. I can't wait to see Graham, see how he's doing.
Former St. X Tiger from last year.
Out at Center now. All right, let's take a break. Birthday's coming up. NBA talk after the break as well. Tyrese Maxey is hot. Beers on Sports, presented by M&M Cartage. Welcome back. Spears on Sports. Presented by Eminem Carnage, John Spears, Tony Burke,
What is
Matt
today?
Childress, and ZZ Top here. Well,
I don't even know what day
it
of the
is
week
hump
it
day.
is.
It's
That's right, 'cause
Wednesday,
we
baby.
had Mike. That's the only reason.
Busy, man. I got Bellarmine tonight. Got to go interview Coach Wallace after the leave here.
Got to get football game tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night football games.
My wife.
Friday trick or treat with Owen.
Did y'all go to the St. X baseball?
We did not.
They do a cool thing.
I
over
saw
there.
Brian
think that's great.
Clemens over at Bellarmine game, and he's got 4, I think, 3 or 4 grandchildren now. But I think Austin was going to take his kid. He wanted to know what time it is. It's called just a trick or treat. They play 2 innings in costume.
Yeah, the St. X baseball players
It's
have
crazy.
trick-or-treaters come over at noon, and they're all dressed out in costumes.
But they
and,
play in
and
the
they
costume.
play a game. Man, some of them got big old
dinosaur
on,
trying
and
to
they're
run
out there
down the
playing
first base.
baseball, and then the kids trick or treat out in the field, and they take a
Yeah, I
picture.
took Owen
It's pretty
last year.
cool.
It was great.
Yeah,
It
it
was
is
cool. All right, M&M Cartage Hotline is closed.
Shut her down.
Come on, Matt. You got to jump on that.
Shut it down.
There you go.
He
The,
sounds a little like Scooter.
He does when he yells that. The Game Day Men's Health text line still open, 502-414-1450. All right, NBA last night. I love watching NBC. Mike Tirico, I think, is good. Reggie Miller's great. Jordan Crawford, pretty darn Jamal Crawford,
Come on.
pretty darn
Jordan
good.
plays.
I didn't watch the late game. It was on Peacock, probably Iron Eagle, I'm guessing. On that one, not Iron Eagle, Noah Eagle.
The Little Eagle.
But the interviews
Little
with
bird.
Michael Jordan, which I don't know how much Mike's getting paid for this. It's too much. Because he's not doing anything. He's sitting at home. He probably had a
Come on, old guy, get off my lawn.
5-hour interview with Mike Tirico, and they're gonna show pieces of it every week.
Yeah.
He brought up Mike. What do you think about load management? Oh, he does not like load management.
I agree with him.
And his point, well taken, was I wanted to play every game because there's a guy sitting in the upper deck who can pay for 1 game a year. He goes to that game to see me play, and it's not right for me to sit over on the bench and not play if I'm healthy enough.
I agree with him because if you love playing sports, you play. I know it's big money. I know it's all that. But I think it's ridiculous that these guys they know the schedule. They know how many games. They condition themselves for that. Now, if you're hurt,
Yeah.
that's different. But just to say Joel Embiid is not going to play tonight because
I don't know who it was,
I'm like, come on, man.
but there was a guy that didn't play the opener because
It was Robinson.
Load management.
Mitchell Robinson.
Mitchell Robinson for the Knicks.
When
Load
that came out, I thought it was a joke.
in the opener.
Opener. And he's not even that good.
Maybe
The
they,
man, all he does is go in the paint and just get rebounds.
Maybe they-
exactly.
maybe
Block
they-
a couple shots.
maybe they knew he was going to have to shoot a lot of free throws. He cannot shoot free throws.
Well, if you're going to load management, you just load him up when they're fouled.
But MJ did not
Good.
pull any punches last night. He basically said, "How soft are we?"
Kobe played all the games.
Kobe played all the games. Chuck, Shaq, they all played.
Yeah.
Anytime they were available to play, they played. They never took load management. It's 82 games. It's a grind. Joel Embiid has been injured. I understand why he has to take off the second night of back-to-back. I get that.
But
That
can't you
dude's got
play a
his-
few minutes?
That dude's got ice on his knees 8 hours a day.
But dress them out. And if you need, it's like a pinch hitter. If you need them for the last, some part of the game
Yeah.
because of something,
Yeah.
have them dressed at least. Have them warm up.
I mean, I
They
can't
come
imagine.
with their,
I can't
hats
imagine.
on and their jackets.
You went with your wife to a Pacers game to watch Giannis for the
Played
Bucks
the
play.
Bucks. Right.
If he hadn't
Oh,
played,
it would have been horrible.
how upset are you that you spent, I don't know how much money, $400 overall, maybe
Get a
more,
hotel room, go to dinner.
to go see Giannis play, and he doesn't play. Not because he's hurt
Right.
or sick, but load management.
And if you have young kids that are big fans, they wear the jersey. What happens if your kid's 8 years old and he loves the Bucks and he's
Doesn't matter.
got his Giannis jersey on and you brought him there and
Doesn't matter.
and
And a lot of these, when it's a Western Conference against Eastern Conference, they're only going to be there one time
Right.
through the season. So if you're living in L.A. and you're a Celtics fan and they show up and Jaylen Brown doesn't play and he's your favorite player,
Lakers
man,
come to Indiana.
same thing.
LeBron.
Sits,
Yeah.
same thing. I don't know. Complaining about it isn't going to do anything.
They're not going to change.
Who's the king of load management? Kawhi Leonard.
Oh yeah, but he's still so good.
He is
How can he be so good?
He's so good when he plays.
He's got 2 jobs, man. He's got to have time for
Oh
a second
wow,
job.
really? A little too soon on that. I mean, he's got to make some money, Matt.
Oh yeah, he definitely doesn't have
He
enough.
doesn't have enough money.
I always say this, Littell, Spreewell, but he said if he's making $9 million and
Gotta put food
I
on
got
the
to put food. That's a long time ago. I got to feed my family.
Gotta
Got to put food on
yeah.
the table.
That man's getting paid for 2 jobs. He's not even showing up for one of them full time.
I know.
That's crazy.
I know. Are they going to get any trouble for that?
Oh, they have to.
He only works a quarter of the time because he sits out half of the NBA season.
I know, like
he doesn't work the other job.
I think it was like a week ago that a bunch of the investigation came out that apparently the NBA knew about the company and this and that. And Adam Silver got quoted saying that they reached out to him directly about the company. He knew about it. And then recently he also said he was like, I have no idea about what's going on at all. So I was like, you can't say you knew it 3 years ago and then don't know it now.
This crap would not work under David Stern.
David Stern would.
David Stern, God rest his.
That man is rolling in his grave.
He would not have put up with this nonsense.
Every time I look at your,
By the way,
Adam Silver, I go,
did you see how much Terry Rozier owed the IRS?
I can only imagine.
He owed them $8 million for a tax lien that they had on him.
Oh my!
That is the year that he allegedly took himself out of a game after telling people he was going to take himself out.
You don't think
He's never going to play in the league again.
You don't think of those things when you're doing it. That if I get caught, it's not just that I was breaking the law.
Yeah.
That the IRS is going to come after me and take my money.
But the reason he did it is because he owed them $8 million.
I know.
Apparently.
But now what's he owe him?
I don't know. I'm going to get some jail time.
Still getting paid his full salary.
Well,
I always go back to what Charles Barkley said when he was arguing with Kenny Smith about a disease, and Charles said he's just stupid. $26 million a year, and he's made 100 and something. He's stupid.
all right, Philadelphia beat Washington in overtime last night, 139-134. The Sixers, the Sixers are 4-0.
What's going on there?
Well, VJ
Maxey
Edgecombe has been incredible.
Been real good. But Maxey, man.
Maxey, 39 and 10 assists last night. Tony, he is the second player in NBA history to have, in the first 4 games of a season, 150 points and 30 assists. The other, Russell Westbrook, who averaged a triple-double that year.
Yes.
2016, 2017. That he's in rarefied air here. Tyrese Maxey.
He's so good.
He was on that UK team when COVID hit.
And they had Emmanuel Quickly,
Yeah.
Ashton Higgins. They
Just
had
saying.
Nick Richards.
Yeah.
Three
Alex
NBA
Sarr,
players on that team.
Alex Sarr had 31 and 11. This would have been a bad beat because Washington was getting 4.5. By the way, lost by 5 in overtime, and I'm telling you, they were winning the whole game.
Everybody bet Philly anyway.
Miami beat Charlotte one. By the way, the overs again, 144-117. Miami beat Charlotte. Jaquez had 28. Jaime Jaquez had 28 for Miami. Bam Adebayo 26 for the Heat in that win. Milwaukee beat the Knicks 121-111. They trailed by 12 at halftime. The Knicks scored 71 in the first half, 40 in the second half.
Do we not have any birthdays?
We do. It's coming up.
Okay. All right.
Giannis had 37, Brunson 36. Oklahoma City stayed perfect. They're 5-0. They beat Sacramento 107-101, SGA 31-9. Late game that you, by the way, you didn't want to see this one.
No, I'm glad I did.
Golden State 98, Clippers 79.
Kawhi was 7 for 17 from the field.
Jimmy Butler 21, Steph had 19. 10 games in the league tonight. All right, let's do birthday. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
You're worrying me there.
You got me nervous. All right, we'll get the Matt meter out. Why not? Winona Ryder. Know who that is, Matthew?
I do. Stranger Things?
Yep.
Stranger Things. Beetlejuice.
A lot of stuff.
Mr. Deeds. She's 54 today, Winona Ryder. True Blood, I think. No, maybe she wasn't.
Give her a 3.5.
He's
That's
nice.
what I
think
thought.
that's fair.
I think that's fair.
Richard Dreyfuss.
2.
Jaws. No, we're not rating
Oh, okay.
Richard Dreyfuss. Jaws.
Oh, he's in.
Have you ever seen
Goodbye Girl?
Goodbye Girl? Wow, with Marsha Mason.
That's a good movie.
Have you seen What About Bob?
No, I
Bill
have not.
Murray.
No.
Do yourself a favor.
No, I think I've seen parts of it.
Very funny. He's 78 today. The wife of Dwayne Wade, Gabrielle Union, actress.
Yeah, I know who she is.
53 today. Let's see what Matt thinks of
2.
Gabrielle. What?
Don't think she's great.
Scoot's going 4. Scoot's out there going, what?
I'll talk to you tomorrow. Thanks for listening. I got to get out of here. What do we?
Scoot just yelled at the.
He should have.
I can tell you, he's listening.
Dan Castellaneta is 68 today. The voice of Homer Simpson.
Do it.
Oh, chocolate. Dan Castellaneta, 68 today. Kate Jackson, one of the original Charlie's Angels.
Yeah, back in the day.
Back in the day, it was Farrah Fawcett,
She was the third
Jacqueline
angel.
Smith, and
Look.
Kate Jackson.
Yeah.
Kate Jackson better than we thought. She's 77. Get an old
Go back
picture,
to it,
Matt.
but she
Don't
was-
get a new
I'm
recent.
looking at an older picture. I'll give her a 3.7.
You're being nice.
Yeah, I thought he'd go
If,
3.
if Gabrielle Union's a 2,
She
Kate
kinda looks like
Jackson's a 1.
She kind of looks like a dark-haired Sigourney Weaver.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I get that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good call.
Tracy Ellis Ross, Diana Ross's daughter. She was in Blackish. She was the mom in Blackish. She is 53 today. How about Tracy Ellis Ross?
3.75.
Okay. All right. I like her. Tony, you got Tracy Ellis Ross pulled up yet?
I'll go with the map meter.
She's got some good pictures and
Scoot
some
probably
rough
went a
ones.
4 point.
So the photographer's the difference in some of
Yes.
this. Right? All right. Bob Ross, Tony, died at the age of 53.
5 out of 5.
He's the painter on PBS. The guy with the afro that painted.
I'm gonna put a little.
Like
I'm gonna
that?
put a little bush down here.
Put a little bush down here. We'll put a little creek over here.
You ever actually watch that show?
You could go right
No.
to sleep. It knocks you out.
There was a couple episodes where he brought his pet squirrels on. Oh, it's fantastic.
That's different.
Born on this date in 1942, passed away in 95. Bob Ross. All right, sports-wise, he started last week, but after that performance, I don't think this quarterback's going to get any more starts. The Red Rocket, Red Rifle,
The Red Rifle.
Andy Dalton, 38 today. He was awful for Carolina last
They got their doors beat in.
Darnell Mooney, is he still with the Bears? Wide receiver?
Yes, I think so.
28 today. Maurice Claret, former Ohio State running back, had a horrific injury in a bowl game. 42 today, Maurice Claret. R.A. Dickey, maybe the last knuckleballer.
Yeah, they'll Met.
Yeah. I think he won a Cy Young. Knuckleballer with the Mets, the Braves, 51 today. And Jesse Barfield, in honor of the Toronto Blue Jays, former Toronto Jay, is 66
A good
today.
player that everybody forgot about.
Played, right field, I think. He could hit. He could run.
Hit some power.
Could throw. He's 66 today. Tony, who you got, Dodgers or Jays?
Got Dodgers tonight.
I'm feeling the Jays tonight.
Yeah.
Thank you, Matthew. Thanks for listening.
Thanks for having me.
Matt Dennison is next. Talk to you tomorrow. Spears on Sports, presented by M&M Cartage. Big game.